everlasting.
March through the unknown. I'll fight beside you. Sorry, we didn't even see you there. We were just reminiscing about our freshman year.
Oh, how times have changed.
Yeah, we actually have a head of the musical theater department now.
Oh, speaking of Andrew Barrett Lewis, he sent us a text to wish us good luck.
Let's get started.
Every year, Weber State holds a freshman showcase to introduce our new freshman students and our transfer students.
We usually hold this as a live event so that everyone can meet the new students and so that they can start to become more familiar with the theater area of Weber State. But this year, things look a little different.
Yes, you have to learn how to smile with just your eyes.
No one even knows if I got lip filler.
Due to COVID restrictions and to follow the safety guidelines of Weber State, we are holding this episode of Theater Fever as our freshman showcase.
We are your hosts. I'm Christian Clark, a musical theater senior.
I'm Eliza Haney, a musical theater senior, and we'll be introducing to you all of the new freshmen and incoming transfer students this year, in a safe, socially distanced manner.
Don't worry.
We're roommates.
Now, this year's freshman is having a completely different experience than any of us had our freshman year, but we want to make sure that they don't miss out on some rites of passage.
Are you guys ready? As fast as you can, find room 230. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, let's introduce you to our graduating class of 2024.
With some discrepancies. Our first incoming student is a sophomore. Her name is Anna Peacock.
Anna's favorite musical is Next to Normal. She is interested in forensic science, and she has 2 birds named Tom and Jerry. Come on down, Anna.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
So, I hear that you're engaged.
It's true.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Is that recent?
Yep, in July.
Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Congrats.
Thank you.
So, you're a sophomore in the freshman showcase. What does that mean?
So, I just wasn't really involved in the theater program last year because I was catching up on my grades and my classes, but I'm here now, so.
Awesome. And you were going to Weber State before?
Yes.
Awesome.
Awesome, and what originally made you choose Weber State?
It's close to my family. It's a close drive, and I get to live at home, and that's important to me, is being around my family and friends. So.
Awesome. Okay, and what are you going to be performing for us today?
I'm going to be performing World Burn from the musical Mean Girls.
Great choice. Why did you choose that song?
Well, I sing it all the time in my car, and I figured it'd be a good one to put on because I've been practicing.
Fantastic. All right, this is Anna singing World Burn from Mean Girls.
My name is Regina George, and I am a massive deal. I will
let's take a look at our next freshman. This is Eric Craner.
Hi, I'm Eric and I'm a freshman. I'm going to be going into technical theater, and mainly I want to focus on lighting and scene design. In my high school, I mainly worked on lighting, and I also worked on the stage every once in a while, and that allowed me to work in the other areas of theater, and even a little bit of acting. And I did that once, and I decided I was going to stick with technical. The reason I chose Weber State was because I came here for the UTA that was hosted here. And I met the people and I saw the theater, and I really liked the feel of it. My goals are to get onto Broadway, like most people, but I also want to help out in my community and really work in as many plays as I can. But I also want to work with my community and help hopefully bring in new people who will enjoy theater and join us in our art.
Our next freshman is going to be Annabelle Durham.
Annabelle Durham is a musical theater major whose favorite musical is 36 Questions. Welcome, Annabelle. Thank you. Is there a musical called 36 Questions?
Yes, it's a podcast musical starring Jonathan Groff and Jesse Shelton. Right, Annabelle?
Yes, that's right. I love the music. I love the story behind it. The music has been described as a dirty Sarah Bareilles style music.
Oh.
So if you love Waitress, you'll love it. And it involves a duck. And you can stream the whole musical on most music streaming apps like Apple Music. So what's not to love?
All right, Annabelle, well, we are curious. What was your very first theater production?
Oh, geez. My very first theater production, we were in first grade. We wrote and performed a opera about the water cycle. And I played a cloud, and I remember I told my mom to sit on an aisle seat because I got to run around the aisles and spray people with water so that I was raining on
With
them.
like a spray bottle?
Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. So what are you going to be performing for the episode today?
I will be performing I Love Play Rehearsal from Be More Chill.
Oh, amazing. And what made you choose that song?
Well, if you ask my family, they will all tell you that I pretty much am Christine. Aside from being a theater kid, just the other things she mentions about herself of being very passionate, very opinionated, and also kind of being a little spacey in the head sometimes, very much is just me, and so I just always have loved this song.
Awesome. Well, great choice. This is Annabelle singing I Love Play Rehearsal from Be More Chill.
I love play rehearsal because it's the best, because it is fun. I love play rehearsal and I get depressed as soon as it's done. But not depressed as in like kill yourself depressed. No, I'm not into self-harm. Dude, I swear here, check my arm. See, I just use that word to emphasize a point. Show the passion that I've got. I am passionate a lot. I have mad gigantic feelings, red and frantic feelings about most everything. Like gun control, like spring. Like if I'm living up to all I'm meant to be. I also have a touch of ADD. Where was I? Oh. Right. I love play rehearsal because you are equipped with directions and text. Life is easy in rehearsal. You follow a script so you know what comes next. Anywho, the point that I'm getting to is sometimes life can't work out in the way it works out in a play. Like the only time I get to be the center of attention is when I'm Juliet or Blanche Dubois, and can I mention that was really one of my best roles. Did you see that? And no matter how hard I try, it's impossible to narrow down the many reasons why I
line as it starts. It's just so universal, getting to try playing so many parts. Most humans do one thing for all of their lives. The thought of that gives me hives. I've got so many interests I want to pursue. And why am I telling this to you? Guess there's a part of me that wants to. Back to play rehearsal. My brain is like bzzz. My heart is like wow. 'Cause we're here at play rehearsal. And it's starting. We're starting. It's starting. Soon.
Our next freshman is Julie Porter. Let's take a look.
Hi, my name is Julie Porter, and I am coming back to Weber after many years in design, costume and scenic. The last couple years I have worked on Matilda and Aida as the head artist or artistic director. And so these are just very crude, just some of the first initial thoughts of, kind of what we were thinking for the Wormwood house, Matilda's bedroom, which has a lot of scenes in there, and then of course the library, which has a lot. And these are just crude sketches for Aida. Some of the set pieces and Egyptian artwork inspired, and then hieroglyphics was mostly what I painted all over the set, and so this was probably my biggest inspiration for the Egyptian hieroglyphics. But anyway, kind of gives you a little bit of idea of what I've been working on. And we ended up doing doors, over 200 doors, 250 doors I think were donated, and we ended up putting those all around the stage. This was the color palette for the doors, and they became a main focal point in the entire set. I've had so much fun working on these shows that it has inspired me to come back to Weber and learn as much as I can about theater.
All right, our next freshman is a musical theater major who has a love for the West End and the show Finding Neverland. Everyone, welcome to the stage, Emmy Scow.
Hi, Emmy.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So, what made you decide on Weber State?
Well, I didn't know what Weber was, and I went to go visit my family in Thanksgiving, and I saw Weber at the Thanksgiving Day Parade, and I was just like, what the heck is Weber? I'm going to check him out. So I got to see the Browning Center, and I just fell in love with it, and I said, this is the right place for me.
Awesome.
That's awesome.
All right, now tell us a little bit about your trip to Haiti that we heard about.
Yeah, so when I was 14, I went to Haiti on a medical mission trip with my dad. We got to help people with their eyes, and it's a completely different world over there. So when I was still suffering from jet lag, I had to go walking, and I was walking up on this wall, and I look up, and I just see this huge sky of beautiful stars. Like, oh, the sky was blue with how many stars were up there. It was amazing.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, so what are you going to be doing for the episode?
I will be singing The Mad Hatter from Wonderland.
Oh, awesome. All right, this is Emmy singing The Mad Hatter from Wonderland.
Well, hello there, it's me with how it's gonna be. Settle down and listen up good. The old hatter is gone, but the hat must go on, worn by me. Is that understood? So shut up and toe the line while I redefine how this all will be mine. I have a dream. It's got a full head of steam. What is true, what is not, can both change in a shot. People, me, I couldn't care less. 'Cause in 2 seconds flat, living under my hat is the strategy for success. I will look the other way when you wanna play something more than croquet. You catch my drift? A little personal gift. I'm the Mad Hatter. Come and follow me, this is it. The Mad Hatter. All you gotta do is submit. And if you don't, my friend, well then in the end there'll be nothing left to defend. You know what I mean? And you're facing the queen of the case, double-spaced, everyone gets a taste of a brand new lemon. But to participate, let me reiterate, you must first put me in command. I'm the wonder, understand, wonder, wonderland, put the reins in my hands, I'll do the rest. As soon as you acquiesce, I'm the Mad Hatter, offering a little bit more. The Mad Hatter, giving you what you're looking for. I am your best risk case for the choice you face, and the bestest bet in the race. It's me or the queen, and her serene guillotine. There is nothing I won't do. There is nothing too taboo. I will lie, I will cheat, I will track you down and manipulate too sweet. So sweetie, let me repeat. I'm the Mad Hatter. Glad to leave it while you still can. The Mad Hatter. On the just ahead with the plan. I am where you belong, the right kind of wrong, and I'll still be going real strong. The bottom line is everything will be fine. Those are the planets in line. It's gonna be so divine. When all of this will be mine.
Our next freshman is a theater education major whose favorite musical is The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Everyone, please welcome Dean Rice.
Hi.
Hi, Dean.
Hi. So, theater education.
Yes.
If you were to have to choose an age group to teach, which would you choose?
Definitely high school. I'm so nervous to have like the education of small children in my hands. That like makes me way too nervous. And I also like remember being in junior high, so like I can't do that to myself again.
That's fair.
That makes sense. All right, and why did you choose Weber State for your education?
I live really close, and I was kind of super nervous to come to college, so I figured like go really close to home and get used to it before I throw myself headlong in.
Perfect. And what are you going to be performing for us today?
It's a monologue from a play called Dog Sees God, and it's the Fire is Bad monologue.
Awesome. This is Dean performing Fire is Bad monologue from Dog Sees God.
Why'd I do what? Burn the bitch's hair off? Torture tresses, lighter locks. Her hair was a symbol of innocence, and my lighter a symbol of corruption. God told me to do it. The devil made me do it. Oh, Charles Manson is just so damn persuasive. She is Joan of Arc, and I am the townspeople of Salem. I did it for Jodie Foster! Boredom. Plain and simple. It was a political statement, you know. Allegorical, metaphorical, a cry for help, a plea of insanity, a redrum. God. You know, can't we just blame the government or the educational system? Puberty, PMS, my parents. Fine then. I did it because I felt like it. No, wait, please don't go. I was pregnant. I was. I just got an abortion the day before, and the next day in biology, we were ironically talking about reproduction.
And I was just listening to Miss Rainey go on and on about fallopian tubes and eggs and the uterus, and I'm already feeling sick to my stomach, and so I'm just trying to focus on anything else. And so I read a note over Miss Puritanical Princess's shoulder. And in the note, she's talking about how happy she is that she's a virgin, how she's going to stay that way until she's married, and how repulsed she is by all the whores at our school. So without even thinking, I reached into my backpack for my cute little red Bic lighter, and I lit her cute little red head on fire. And every day in therapy, they ask me if I'm sorry yet. And I just can't be, no matter how hard I try. These kids that we're surrounded by, these zombies that walk the halls every day trying so hard to look and act and feel like everybody else, they make me sick. They've made me sick. I am officially sick. Psychotic, unrepentant, and unremorseful. I've been labeled a sociopath, and I have no choice but to accept that!
Our next freshman is Rebecca Anderson. Here she is singing Someone Like You from Jekyll and Hyde.
Watch life go by. Dreamed of tomorrow.
Up next is a transfer senior. Here is Cray Casper.
Hi guys, my name is Cray Casper and I am a transfer student from Brigham Young University, Idaho. I'm technically a senior, but I still have a couple years left because of the transfer. So I'll be here for a little bit and I'm really excited to be here. My major is tech, design, and management. I am really interested in all things theater. It doesn't really matter what niche or what area, I love to do it all. So today I brought a couple of things that I've been able to do to share with you and talk about a few of my interests as well. This is my directing book from The Winter's Tale. I was an assistant director, and the director was very knowledgeable about Shakespeare. She gave us an option to direct one of the scenes, which was really cool experience. And from that, I was able to share in production meetings what I wanted for that scene. And I continue to be excited about those things and to be able to collaborate with everyone here at Weber State. All right, and so now I'll show you my drops that I did in my scene painting class. So this piece was actually the final piece, and we had to take a drawing from some classical time period and just make it up. There weren't any colors or anything, but the purpose was to work with stained glass and how to paint that. And at this portion with the curtain, there's actually painted behind it. We used like some house paint to make it really thick. And if you shine light through it, it all of a sudden turns the curtains to black and the stained glass really shines through, which is something that's really cool. These ones are some of my favorite ones as well because we learned how to do marble. And we did marble columns with that, and it was really cool, but my favorite part was just doing the marble because it was really pretty. All right, so thank you for watching, and I hope to be able to share a little bit more about who I am and what I've done and be able to collaborate a lot more with the department and fellow students and faculty members. I'm really excited to be here. Thank you.
Our last freshman of this episode is an acting directing major with big dreams to become an actor and an interior designer in LA. Welcome, Shay Wright.
Hi, Shay.
Hi, how are you guys?
Great, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic.
Awesome. Okay, so tell us, interior design, what interests you most about that?
My favorite thing about it is seeing the outside of an old Victorian house and seeing how retro it looks and how antique it looks, and then being able to go inside and see everything inside of it's modern and up to date, and it's just really cool.
That's awesome. Well, we might have to have you come check out our apartment for us.
Oh, I'm totally down for that.
Perfect, we will talk after the show.
So tell us, what is your favorite musical that you've ever seen live?
Oh. Personally, it's not the show. It's how the show is directed or how the actors act in said show. It's not just how the show is written that makes a show good.
Oh, I think you're right. Okay, so what are you going to be doing for this episode?
I'm going to be singing a musical theater piece from the Addams Family called Secrets.
Perfect. All right, this is Shay performing Secrets from the Addams Family.
Alice, I'm shocked. What kind of marriage is it where you keep secrets?
A long one?
Secrets are the enemies of passion. Speaking true will get you through the day. Truth is not a thing that one should ration, but I think you think of it that way. Never keep a sin inside the closet. Always give the facts a fighting chance. Every time you what you mean. She kept a secret and she wound up on the cover of a magazine.
She's quite the Philistine.
What's this one?
The dance routine.
Keep no secrets. Welcome honesty with no resistance. Then my marriage is a loving kind of coexistence. Lying secrets, they're the things that keep a husband from a wife. Gomez loves me, he would never keep a secret in his life.
Our next rite of passage that we experienced as freshmen that we wanted you all to experience is called Suzuki. Do you guys know what Suzuki is? No. Good. Christian, prepare for Suzuki number 2. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Speak.
Midway on my life's journey, I find myself.
Release.
Thank you, everyone. Make sure you check out our call boards. We have our physical department call board on the north side of the South Hallway. We have our AAT physical call board on the south side of the South Hallway. We have the digital department call board on Facebook. We have the digital AAT call board also on Facebook. And now we have the digital department call board also on Canvas. Thank you.
Any questions? Okay, everybody take a 5. Thank you, 5. All right, that wraps up this episode of the Freshman Showcase. We want to thank all the new students and all the students that helped make this episode of Theater Fever possible.
We also want to invite you back next month for our AAT's October Spooktacular episode. Trust me, you are not going to want to miss it. Also, we want to give a big shout out to Grace Heinz, Matt Mitchell, Bridgette Lehman, Daniel Garner, and the Browning Center for helping us make this episode possible.
We also want to take a few moments to talk about Red Alert. On September 1st, thousands of live event venues washed their spaces in red light to bring awareness of the impact COVID-19 has had on the live events industry.
As board members of AAT, we encourage you to learn what you can about the Restart Act and what you can do to keep live events live. Visit wemakeevents.org for more information. And we will see you next episode.
Don't miss our next episode. Airs October 2nd at 8 p.m. Remember, make art,
be kind,
and wear a mask.